Hey guys, Spencer here from Mosko Moto. We're here in Salt Lake City with our buddies from Utah Enduro Adventures, but we don't have time for an intro because it's 5:03 and we've got about 4.5 to 5 hours riding left to do, so we'll see you when it's dark. What did I say about it's not an adventure ride unless you're setting up your camp, your tent, whatever, in the dark?
About that.
And having a strobe light. We think we're camped on the edge of a great abyss, but it could just be like a significant ditch. We don't know yet.
This is probably the windiest I've ever camped in.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Like, I literally had dreams of like, look how close I am to this fucking cliff. And I had dreams all night that like, I was just gonna get blown off this fucker.
How was it?
Spectacular. A little windy, but nothing wrong with waking up somewhere like this. So.
I think this light saved me. This thing is like a little brick that just anchored me to the cliff. Otherwise, I would have been at the bottom of the ravine.
There's so much sand on these contacts, it like blew into the contact case. My whole tent was just like literally collapsing in on me. And I was just like in denial. I was like, I'm just gonna wait it out. It's gonna end, and it never ended.
We flew into Salt Lake City yesterday, met up with our buddies from Utah Enduro Adventures. We pounded a couple hours of pavement, showed up to this campsite in the middle of the night. It was like 11 o'clock. But now we woke up to some beautiful views and we're ready to start day uno.
Got me. That's not where that goes.
Yeah, that's right. I was using my GoPro, trying to stay close to Jack to get footage, and he kind of cut on the inside of this corner, and I came behind him, and I wasn't watching the line, and so I just went into this really asshole little rock section here and just crossed her up and went for a little dirt slide.
You're gonna want to watch out for that.
I told you, you're gonna want to watch out for that.
My rear shock blew out and lost all of its oil. It's just a pogo stick right now.
It's a bunch of KTMs, dude. A bike's gonna break.
What if you went back, swapped the bike out, stayed the night at your house, help out the kids maybe, help out, and then jam back in the morning?
Unfortunately, somebody's probably gonna have to go back to Salt Lake, and it can't be me because I normally hold a camera, but Spencer's not. But I don't know, we'll see. We're gonna get out of here.
Seth isn't with us anymore, but
He's still alive.
he's still alive. Did I make it sound like he was dead? Okay. Seth's not dead. Show must go on. We've got a ton of ground to make up and not a whole lot of time to do it. We'll see how far we get.
We've got some transmission gearbox issues. Thought it was me, but I think it's the bike.
It's not you, baby. It's never you.
In second gear, it's just chunky. That's all I can do. KTM! Ah!
How pissed is Seth gonna be?
We're gonna have to limp this thing back down.
am I right?
No way. Praise be.
1, 2.
Yeah, if anybody asks, I rode out.
Hey, what's up, man?
Oh, not much yourself.
We just finished up dinner with like a very weird character. Turned out to be very sincere. It's a long story. I think we're gonna try to stay here, just for ease of everything. And we've had a very eventful day already. I don't think we need to limp a bike down the highway or do some crazy luggage rearranging unless anybody else has objections to that. So. If the sprinklers come on in the morning, I'm gonna be pissed.
Just
Jack, how'd you sleep?
So good. Look at this grass. Show them the grass, Chris. All right, we had a mechanical with one bike. That's down. Seth from Utah Enduro Adventures was kind enough to drive 4.5 hours to swap us out with a new bike.
After a couple mechanical issues yesterday, which was officially day 1, we're embarking on day 2. So we got a new bike subbed in for Jack. Chris is on a new bike, and no more mechanicals in day 2.5. Let's go.
So I've done everything wrong. It's been baking in the sun. It's expired by almost 3 months. It's good. It's spicy. Oh, see? You hear that crunch? I hope the microphone picked that up. This place gives me creepy vibes with the trees planted in perfect lines in the middle of nowhere.
Mustache.
Can you not take me serious with this?
We're at the top of this mountain. It's seemingly made of sand, yet there's a forest attached to it. And then Spencer just rode his 890 into the woods off the path. I haven't seen him for a while. It's a real like Blair Witch scenario. We found some bones. There's all these trees that are just lined up in straight lines, like unnatural. Jeff's getting upset. I fell here and I'm just stuck.
A little bit longer of a walkabout than I bargained for. So I knew where I was, generally. It was just there was no trail to get here. Generally. So we took kind of
tent here.
an interesting track here in hopes that these switchbacks were still here, and they weren't, where we found the remains of what I think were the Santana switchbacks. I mean, we can all go take a peekaboo at it, but I don't think anybody's gonna be like, yeah, let's do that. Like, I don't think that's what the vibe's gonna be. The vibe's gonna be like, so we're taking off luggage and we're gonna like walk bikes down. It's not. I could see some of the switchbacks, I think, but like just to get to them, I think that first level's washed out. So it would be a bit of a scramble down. We gotta actually like get moving if we're gonna get there now. Yeah, let's go out to Mormon Meadows, let's boogie.
Wow, I can't believe you bought a whole thing of peanuts.
I forgot about
Thank you. Like,
You look cool.
Nice.
Need help, bud?
today was good. The riding was sick. I mean, sandy. What do we call it? Beach Mountain?
Yeah.
Beach Mountain, it was a good time.
End of day 2.5. We did a lot of out and backs today, which is interesting because we don't have a surplus of fuel. Anyways, we're on the track now that we were gonna go out to fuel. It's just a question of whether we're actually gonna have enough fuel to get to fuel. So we still have 1 gallon of gas.
Just like 50 miles worth for us.
Right. Well,
25 each.
25
Yeah,
each. So if we're gonna have to look tonight and kind of figure out whether that should be the plan or what. I mean, obviously we want to get your guys' bikes as far out as possible anyway, so we'll just ride them till they run out of gas and then decide whether we're gonna load up the 7 or the 890s.
Yeah, I think that's a good call.
Then we can
Probably
come
the best
back with
plan.
all the
Yeah.
bottles.
I did a whistle thing for a minute.
Yeah,
Then we have early pulled together. All right, I'm going big tonight. I'm gonna eat this Backpackers Pantry Kathmandu curry and this Food for the Soul coconut rice and black beans
Go for a twofer, bro?
double.
Spencer?
I'm doing lightly salted peanuts as an appetizer, and then lasagna with meat sauce. And it's paired well with my orange Gatorade inside of this Perrier bottle.
Jeff?
Can't outdo that. Got some tikka vegetables, and then I'm gonna simmer that with some couscous, and maybe do a pad thai meal after. I'm still hungry.
I'm doing lasagna because it's the only thing that doesn't make me
You gotta shoot it 16:9 for the gram.
Is this like a I'm grateful for you photo?
The other one?
Holy shit.
Coconut rice.
This is
Cuban
gonna,
black
like-
beans?
This is gonna do things
Wait
to
a
you, brother.
second.
You want to talk about
Seems
butthole
like-
disasters? Like
I'm
we're
not
talking.
afraid, dude. I'm gonna blow it up and not give a
Did you bring a big enough shovel?
So we ride as far as we can make it tomorrow without fueling up.
The outpost place is only like 4.8 miles as a crow flies from here.
Really? Oh. That's the place that
It's supposed to
we've
have
heard
gas.
has
Supposed
gas.
has gas.
As the crow flies doesn't help.
Shut up, Jack.
So according to Google Maps, it's 8 miles from here
Via.
as the road rides.
If we don't have gas there, then we're gonna make it out to Highway 211. We're still far south of Moab.
Which is 4 hours
Yes.
from Salt Lake.
Yes.
So we're talking 4 hours of dirt if we find gas.
Oh my gosh. That scared the shit out of me. Wow, you guys already got a fire going too?
Sleeping bag. Warm. Sleeping pad. Flat.
Day 3, ADV Weekend, Utah. We're gonna run out of fuel today, so let's get it.
You good?
I think I will be. That was a good one. 25, 30 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And just fucking. And I slid on this side. Took my watch off my wrist.
Did you hit your head?
I don't think I hit my head. Yeah, sometimes you suck. Right, there's no fuel at that guard station. I don't know why there would be fuel at the guard station, but now we're just riding on a hope and a prayer and seeing if we can get these boys out. If we can get us out.
That was sick.
What'd you do, Jack?
So we're making stellar progress today. We had a nice wreck first thing that threw us off. Took a little detour to a guard station that wasn't there. And now we got another dead bike. So Yahtzee.
Right up here, but I don't see the SAE.
No, the battery's right here. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll just cut this end off. We're just doing a little backcountry MacGyver shit.
Now you put your tongue on the positive or the negative?
Both at the same time. Yeah. Moab by the skin of our teeth. We all had no fuel left. We got about a gallon of fuel off a nice gentleman at some pullout, and that was just enough to get all 4 bikes into Moab. Now our last hurdle is getting back to Salt Lake City. So here's hoping we don't run into any more problems. Talk about a weekend that felt like a lifetime. That sounds a little complaining, but holy crap. We did 840 miles in 3.5 days. It's so wild how remote you can get in Utah and how much stuff you can see with that little time. All-time crew, Utah Enduro Adventures really made it happen for us on this one. And we had a great time, had some great camping. I went down at least twice hard, which, you know, sometimes you suck, but this weekend I was not at my best. But we lived to ride another day, and still killer time.
I can't take you seriously while you're watching me eat a pickle. An amazing weekend here in Utah. So stoked that I was able to join the trip with this amazing crew. Just an amazing time riding the Husky 701 this weekend. We had some challenges over the weekend, and but we had a great crew to overcome them and enjoy the riding, and had some amazing weather, great campsites, and seen a ton of terrain that I've never got to encounter. Yeah, happy to be back here at the shop and ready for a nice hot shower and some good food.
End of day 3, first toothbrush.
All right, back at the shop. Epic trip. State of Utah just continues to blow my mind every time we come through. Seemingly endless terrain here. The riding's so good. Each day kind of got progressively better. Covered so many different surfaces. I went down in some deep sand in the mountains, a mountain made of sand. We touched a section of southern Utah that was super green and filled with conifers, and didn't know that existed. Big shout out to Seth from Utah Enduro Adventures for hooking up the bikes and all the support. Great camping, good times. Excited for the next one.
I've been to Utah a lot, but this one was like definitely different. We slept on grass, which is unusual for Utah. We did so many miles in 3 days, and filming that, trying to keep the logistics together, a bunch of mechanical issues, a bunch of people going down. It was a good time. This is one of those trips that feels like adventure riding, where all the stuff that people, you know, love to talk about and share stories later, they all happened. We had the bingo card filled, so I don't know what's next on the list, but I'm ready for it.